This is a personnel and threats briefing for case 000-34065 for all alpha-level leaders of the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance. Let's begin with an assessment of the main threat, Glenn Arias. Arias is a former military man and current weapons merchant. Arias's deals on the black market in certain countries were considered so dangerous, he was quickly considered a liability and put on a hit list. A smart bomb dropped on the day of his wedding killed his family and sent Arias on a path of vengeance. Originally, Arias was a theoretical scientist. His current plan utilizes a virus found in drinking water, which is activated by a trigger virus, and Arias holds the only known vaccine. Arias is a deadly combatant and excels at close-quarters combat. Arias is also extremely proficient in the use of his preferred firearm, a long-magazine Glock 18. Next up in the target department is Arias's close friend and operative, Diego Gomez. Not only is Diego a trusted friend to Glenn Arias, he also serves as his personal bodyguard. Diego was mortally wounded at the bombing of his friend's wedding, and Arias subsequently recreated him into a tyrant-type biological weapon. And his disfigured face is always covered by a specially fabricated mask. Diego is the biological father of his constant companion, Maria. When it comes to situations of conflict, Diego utilizes the M134 minigun with deadly results. Rounding out Arias' A-team is Maria Gomez. Maria has taken on the role of adjutant to Arias. Like her father Diego, Maria was victimized by the bombing at the wedding of Arias, and she, too, was aided by the reorganization of her body and damaged eye as a biological weapon. She barely shows any signs of human emotion, except to her father, Diego. Maria and her father are not the people they once were, and should be handled with extreme caution. Acting in opposition to this deadly threat is our B.S.A.A. reaction team, working in collaboration with other key personnel. Our most experienced B.S.A.A. operative is Chris Redfield. Chris is one of the founding members of the B.S.A.A., Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, and a combat expert. With sharp observation and intuition, Chris is considered one of the B.S.A.A.'s top aces. A former STARS member and survivor of the Mansion incident, Redfield has solved multiple anti-bioterror operations conspired by Umbrella, a gigantic pharmaceutical company. His extensive experience combating bioterrors makes Redfield the perfect counter-operative to Arias. The events at the Mansion in Mexico left his team with heavy losses, and Redfield dedicated to the pursuit and capture of Glenn Arias. As a member of the Silver Dagger, Redfield wields a Colt M4A1 in battle, with his preferred modified bayonet. Redfield's team, an elite unit within the B.S.A.A., codenamed the Silver Dagger, will be joining his efforts. D.C. is the leader of Silver Dagger. Before joining the B.S.A.A., D.C. was a member of the U.S. Special Forces. D.C. is an accomplished pilot on multiple military aircraft. Damien was in the services with D.C. and shares his background. Unlike his build, his character is quite sarcastic and sensitive. A natural-born soldier and hunter, Damien cannot imagine life without battle. The only female member in Silver Dagger and a skilled sniper, Nadia is a former member of the LAPD SWAT team. She became a B.S.A.A. operative out of righteous indignation due to witnessing BOW-related cases occurring all over the world. Aiding Redfield's team is Rebecca Chambers, a former member of STARS, a special unit under the jurisdiction of the Raccoon City Police Department, and a close friend and ally of Chris Redfield from previous missions. Rebecca has a superior understanding of chemistry and graduated from university at the top of her class when she was only 18. She is currently a college professor in Chicago and a special advisor to B.S.A.A., and her experience in chemistry makes her invaluable to Redfield's team. Rebecca is intelligent, unwavering, and brave-hearted in her service to the team. Although an accomplished operative, the wild card on this team is Leon S. Kennedy. A man with a strong sense of justice, Leon is cool and equal to the occasion, but can be daring when the situation needs it. He's a former Raccoon City police officer who made desperate efforts to save survivors of Operation Sterilization. Later, he was assigned to the D.S.O, Division of Security Operations, an agency under the direct authority of the U.S. government, to work as an operative. When operating in the field, Leon employs the use of either a Sig Sauer P226 automatic or the monstrously effective Desert Eagle sidearm. This information will prove crucial in the fight to neutralize Arias. Get going. There's no time to waste.